Okay, so the question is, why did the Renaissance start in Italy? Could have started any number of places in Europe, but it specifically started in northern Italy, and there are a number of suggestions as to why that was the case. One is that Italy is, remember, is a peninsula. It's surrounded by the Mediterranean Sea. It's apart from Greece, basically the nearest landmass on the water in Europe to the Arabian Middle East, to North Africa, which is also Muslim. So you have all this trade that comes in through through the Mediterranean, through that body of water, and it comes to Italy. Now, in Italy at this time, you have, like in a lot of Europe, you have, instead of clearly defined countries where it's like, you know, the French live in France, Japanese live in Japan, how things are now. In those days, they were loosely defined kingdoms, they were townships, there were villages, there were, I mean, it was so much so fragmented to the point that as recently as about 150 years ago, most Italians didn't even speak Italian. So back in those days, what you have are these city states that are competing urban metropolitan areas. And that's really what defines Italy at that point, more than even the rest of Europe, even though Europe is very much a fragmented landmass. So you have that. Additionally, you have the fact that they are living around, people in Italy are living surrounded by what came before them. So if you're in Germany, if you're in England, the works of the Roman and Greek philosophers, it's far off, it's abstract to you. But if you live in Italy, it could be just one village over. It could be a couple miles away. The architectural and the art that the Romans did. So it wasn't that far removed from them. They constantly lived with the reminders of what their ancestors had done.